So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches, and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
Well, we're on the way. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good spread. And that could set him on his way. And he's cut it out. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short. First quarter of an hour gone. Some good work on the right flank here. Hit into the middle. He gets big. He's delivered all right.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 20 minutes is number 19.
Qatar have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Taken back almost at once. That's a good run down the left. And the shot's on here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's looking to set free a runner. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Swept in. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Qatar come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Qatar just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Just about up to the hour now. Shot could be on. And a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 6. Substitution.
Qatar are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he's managed to get free.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. I think we're just about done here. That's an excellent interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. Qatar certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
He's found the way through. And there goes the final whistle. Qatar have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And he's been shifted off it. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He's had it taken off him. Still goalless. He's having a go! And he has kicked it out somehow!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. That's a throw. No way through, so back it comes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's good running with the ball.
Qatar clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
He's been picked out. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a really well-measured ball. Stood up well to him there. 60 minutes played. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Shifted upfield. Driving forward.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both
12,
sides, in fact.
Number 22 coming on the field. Number 20. Number 23. Number 19.
They're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Place.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's looking to set free a runner.
Concentration levels are very good, and so
Hits one! Oh, taken with style! And that could well be the winner!
there was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he's looking very, very leggy.
Qatar have fired themselves in front.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall. Look, their chance!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
No, that's been intercepted.
There will be 3
Played out
minutes
to the
added
right.
time.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That is good strength. Keeper's dealt with that. Big chance! Great reaction. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
I'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.